Welcome back to another episode of Cooking at Home with Spoons Across America. I'm Allie.
I'm Ruby.
And we are here to cook a super delicious recipe for you today. What are we making today, Ruby?
We're making pizza!
Homemade pizza. This is one of Spoons Across America's favorite recipes. We use it for our dinner party project with 5th graders in schools in New York City and various places across the country. And it's really simple to make, and Ruby wants to tell you something about it.
It takes about the time to make it as it does to order takeout pizza, and it's probably much healthier.
Healthier because you know what's in it, and you can control all the different ingredients and put your favorite things on top, right? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is do what, Ruby?
We need to make that dough.
We're going to make the dough. So we're going to start with some yeast. So you're going to pour that right in.
Instant yeast.
You're going to add in 1 teaspoon of sugar. And so the yeast likes to eat the sugar, and that's what kind of makes the yeast do its thing. So we kind of feed the sugar. That's what it does. It likes to kind of, it activates it, right? So
water.
Warm water. Pour that in.
Slowly.
Yep. Smell it. What does it smell like?
It smells like bread.
Oh, like bread. So the yeast is gonna get a little bit creamy in this water, and then in about 10 minutes, it'll be ready to go. Yeast has been sitting for
10 minutes.
about 10 minutes, and it's gotten pretty creamy, right? So we are gonna add the rest of the ingredients, and then mix it up, and then the dough will sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll do some other stuff for our pizza.
Flour.
How much flour?
We need 2½ cups, so we're going to use 5 of these.
Yep, 5 half cups or 2½ whole cups, right? So now we're gonna try to keep it in there. Got it? Flour there. There you go. Now we always, when we're doing that, we always say it out loud, right?
So 1.
So that's 2½ cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Okay, and then what's next?
We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
And 2.
2.
Okay.
1 teaspoon of salt.
1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I'm just gonna mix it all up. So as I mentioned, we make this recipe for the dinner party project with Spoons Across America, and we have kids make pizza for their families. And this pizza dough recipe is really great for kids of all ages.
That's sticking.
Yep, start folding it into itself. Similar to when we made chapati, right? But there was no yeast in that one. Smush yourself, okay? Yep. Fold it. Let's go. We're gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes, and while we're doing that, we're gonna get our toppings and our sauce ready. So for our pizza, what did we decide that we're gonna use today?
Olives, peppers, and onions.
Olives and peppers and onions. You can use anything you want for your pizza. We also have some hamburger from last night in the refrigerator. Maybe we'll put a little hamburger on part of the pizza. See what it tastes like. So this is an opportunity to kind of get creative. So Ruby's going to demonstrate. She's washed her hands. She's doing her bear claw with one hand. That's probably enough for our pizza. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so for this red pepper, first you're gonna chop off the end like that. And then you're gonna cut it like that. You're gonna kind of like clean that out. Just gonna like that, and then you're gonna go like that so it's kind of as flat as possible. And then you're gonna cut it into pieces like. I really wonder if the red peppers taste different than the non peppers.
Want to give them a try?
Okay, I'll take this one. This one's sweet and moist. This one tastes a little bit firmer.
Which one seems to be sweeter?
The yellow one.
Okay. Maybe we'll see if they taste differently when they're on the pizza.
Yeah.
Washed her hands. And now she's going to do her olives.
So first, I want them to be like mushy bits, so I'm going to tear them up.
Oh, good idea. So after you get these all ready, would you want to taste a little bit?
Yeah.
I want to try?
It's salty.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, maybe it's like a pickled.
Well, it's brined, like a pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, right? Okay. So we got our olives ready.
So
Are we going to use hamburger? Yeah, okay. So it's a good way to use up some leftovers from the night before.
This
little
is
hamburger.
cooked.
Yep, we cooked this last night. We had it for dinner. Just gonna wash your hands and we're gonna make our sauce.
Okay, so now we're gonna make a sauce. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna chop the garlic. So first I'm gonna cut off the end. You should always cut off the end. And then I'm just gonna cut it into a couple pieces because our blender will cut it up some for us. I've chopped tomatoes in there. We usually use whole tomatoes, but But we only had crushed tomatoes. Now I'm gonna put the oregano in. So I'm gonna pour it into here. Is a very common spice in pizza. It's like what makes pizza like pizza-y. And the olive oil. And then let's add that. Now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of tomato paste. It's like paste, but tomatoes. That now. Okay, now onion powder, and a teaspoon of onion powder. Well, this is a bit, so we're gonna use 2 halves. A teaspoon of dried basil, paprika.
We use that a lot.
It makes it so seasoned and yummy too. And of sugar.
Okay.
That like balance out all the spicy in it. Is a pinch of salt. And ground pepper. There we go. And now we're going to use this blender. We're going to hold the cup. And now I'm going to use the spoon to taste the sauce.
Can you describe it with some food explorer words like we do with Spoons Across America?
It's tomatoey. I just got like a little peppery bite.
Is it tangy? Is it sweet? Is it salty?
What's the correct word? It's not sweet. Yeah, it has like a sweet flavor. It has like has a savory sweet flavor.
Ready to make our pizza.
Yeah.
While we were cutting our veggies and making our sauce, our dough was proofing and getting ready to be pizza dough, and we're ready to go. So we're gonna spray this pan here with some oil, some canola oil. You can also just brush it with olive oil or use parchment. Okay, and then our clean hands, we are gonna work together. Take this big thing of dough.
The thick part.
I'm gonna mush the thick part into the thin part.
Okay.
So depending on your pizza, you may be able to get it all the way to the edges, or you may stop like we did before it starts ripping and kind of make a crust. So Ruby's gonna make a little crust on the edge here, and I think it's a little hole. I'll hold it like that. What do we do?
We covered it
We
up.
kind of repaired it, right? So the next thing we're gonna do, Ruby, is what?
We're gonna put the sauce on.
We're just gonna spread it out. I'll pour a little bit on your finger.
Pour it
and
on,
kind of
use the back of the spoon.
Yeah, exactly. Use the back of the spoon. Spread it out. Probably about half of this, maybe. It's covered the sauce. You could use no sauce. You could use pesto. Depending on what your interest is. Just get all the sauce in all the areas in it, okay? You also want to try to leave a little bit of a crust around the edges. A little bit more.
I think that's good. So now we're gonna put our veggies. I'm gonna make a cat face.
Okay.
Because I like animals. You can make any face. You don't have to make a face.
Eyebrows. All of
Yes,
eyebrows.
I was just thinking about doing a little, making a little olive pupil.
So we also have this fresh basil plant. Like that.
And this is my good pizza.
There's our pizza all ready to go in the oven. Okay, Ruby, we have a hot 450-degree oven.
Sometimes if like it might touch the things, that's why I'm using hot holders, even though this is not hot.
Okay.
So our pizza's in the oven. It's gonna cook for 15-20 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna set it for 15 minutes because it's always good to set it for a low time and see if it's ready yet. So start. You're gonna cook it until it's golden brown. Pizza. We have lots of stuff. We have a basil, olives, peppers, onions, and hamburger.
Yummy.
This looks good. Let's go outside and eat it.
Okay. This looks great. What a nice idea to sit outside. It's such a beautiful day.
I think I'll take a piece.
Okay. Oh, you got all the good stuff on there. I'm going to take this piece. It's kind of like having a picnic, Rubes.
Yeah.
This is great. Thanks for making pizza. Let's give it a taste.
It's so good.
That's delicious.
I love the peppers.
Don't they get like almost sweeter tasting?
Yeah.
So, super easy pizza to make. Healthy. Lots of different flavors. You can make it your own. If you have a wiggly tooth, you might lose your tooth on it. Thank you for joining us for Cooking at Home and Cooking Outside with Spoons Across America. Check out our website, www.spoonsacrossamerica.org, for the recipe and activity pages. Stay safe, stay happy, stay together.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. Cheers.